Do you want every night to pass in peace, and every morning to begin with a clear mind and a body full of energy, ready to take charge of the day? If you do, don't skip what's coming next, because it could completely change the way you sleep. In this video, I'm going to show you 8 simple foods that can bring back something many people are losing: deep, natural sleep. No pills, no grogginess when you wake up. Picture this. You lie down in bed hoping to rest. But instead of relaxing, your mind won't stop racing. You toss and turn, stare at the ceiling, or if you're lucky enough to fall asleep, you wake up at 2 a.m. and just can't drift off again. Sound familiar? Nights like these don't just wear you out. They slowly wear down your health, day by day, especially after you hit 50, when your internal clock starts falling out of sync and your body stops producing melatonin the way it used to. And here's something almost no one tells you. Sleep is a biological process. You can't force yourself to sleep, but you can give your body the signals, the raw materials, and the right conditions to fall asleep naturally. You don't need pills. You don't need tricks. You just need to know what to eat and when. People who have changed their dinner habits with these foods often find they fall asleep faster, wake up less often, and feel genuinely clear-headed in the morning. And if you've been relying on sleeping pills, listen closely. This could be the first step to getting your natural sleep back. Subscribe to the channel if you want to sleep better without depending on medication. And now, let's dive into the first food on the list of 8 foods that can help you sleep like you've never slept before. Food 1. Bananas, the fruit you'd never think is linked to sleep. You've seen bananas in your kitchen 100 times. You might eat one for breakfast, after a workout, or when you need a light snack. But here's something you probably never considered. Bananas might actually help you sleep better. Sounds simple. Let's break down why this makes sense. A ripe banana contains all 3 key nutrients your nervous system needs to start winding down after a long day. Magnesium helps relax your muscles and reduce physical tension. Potassium regulates electrical signals in your nerves and muscles. Vitamin B6 plays a role in converting tryptophan from food into serotonin, the mood-stabilizing chemical. And serotonin, as you might guess, is the precursor to melatonin, the hormone that guides your body into sleep. A real-life example: Rosa, 65, often struggled with restless leg syndrome, an uncomfortable sensation that made it hard for her to stay still at night. She also tended to wake up in the middle of the night and couldn't fall back asleep. After trying many different things, she began eating a lightly ripe banana with brown specks about an hour before bed. Within a few days, Rosa noticed that her legs had stopped twitching at night. After a few weeks, especially once she added other foods from the same list, she no longer found herself waking up at 3 a.m. Not because bananas are some kind of miracle, but because she was finally giving her body the right ingredients to restore its natural ability to sleep. So how do you eat them for the best effect? 1 ripe banana is enough. Want to level up? Make a warm banana pudding with oat milk. It's gently sweet, sugar-free, and helps warm the stomach and calm the mind. Pro tip for anyone who wants to take it further: if you eat bananas that are slightly green, not overly ripe, you'll also get resistant starch, a type of indigestible starch that feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Some of those bacteria are directly involved in producing neurotransmitters that support sleep. Here's the key thing to remember: bananas aren't sleeping pills. They won't knock you out, but they help create the right biological environment so your brain can naturally shift into rest mode. They don't force your body to sleep. They remind it that it's time to. Food 2. Almonds, the calm your nervous system has been looking for. When Americans think of almonds, most picture a snack, crunchy, convenient, high in protein. But few realize this small nut hides a powerful ability. It can gently shift your body into rest mode, without force. It's not a magic cure for insomnia, but almonds can help you fall asleep more naturally by working on the systems that control your deepest sleep states. Why? Almonds contain magnesium, and if you've been paying attention from the beginning, that name should sound familiar. Magnesium is one of the key minerals that calms the nervous system, regulates neuromuscular signals, and initiates the body's natural wind-down process before sleep. Eating a small handful of almonds in the evening can signal to your body that it's time to slow down, not through pressure, but through biological cues. But that's not all. One thing people often overlook when they struggle to sleep is cortisol, the stress hormone. Ever lie in bed, your mind racing through a to-do list or replaying awkward moments from the day? That's not just overthinking. That's cortisol still running high at night. Almonds help regulate cortisol, easing the spiral of thoughts just when you need peace the most. On top of that, almonds provide vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that reduces low-level inflammation in the body, something that can silently block you from reaching deep sleep. And there's more. Almonds contain healthy fats that help keep your blood sugar stable throughout the night. If you've ever woken up around 2-3 a.m. feeling oddly hungry, that's likely mild blood sugar drop, and almonds can help prevent it. How to use almonds effectively? Eat a small handful of raw almonds about 1 hour before bed. Got time? Soak them in water for a few hours before eating. This reduces nutrient blockers and makes it easier for your body to absorb all that magnesium. Pro tip: upgrade it. Want to get creative? Try making homemade almond milk. Soak almonds overnight, peel them, blend with warm water, add a touch of cinnamon, and you've got a light bedtime drink that soothes your nervous system and goes down easy. You don't need a major lifestyle change. Just swap out one small snack, and your whole night could shift. Food 3. Cherries, the tiny fruit that helps reset your internal clock. You probably think of cherries as dessert ingredients or a garnish for summer cocktails. But did you know that these deep red little fruits are one of the few natural sources of real melatonin? Not the synthetic kind, not pills. Actual melatonin, naturally present in every cherry, the hormone that signals your brain. It's time to sleep. So what's the problem? In ideal conditions, your body produces melatonin consistently every night based on the light-dark cycle. But reality looks different. You're exposed to screens all night. You eat dinner late. You're under chronic stress. And your body is getting older. All these factors mess with your biological signals, slowing down melatonin production or throwing it off schedule entirely. This is where cherries come in. Just 10-15 fresh or frozen cherries, eaten about an hour before bed, can help reactivate your internal clock, signaling to your body, it's time to wind down. But melatonin isn't the whole story. Cherries also contain anthocyanins, a group of powerful antioxidants that help reduce silent inflammation, especially in the brain. That matters because low-grade inflammation can disrupt your sleep-wake cycle and make it harder to reach deep, restorative sleep. Ever wake up feeling foggy-headed and achy for no clear reason? You may have slept, but your body didn't recover. Right arrow cherries help shift your sleep from light to deep, where real recovery happens and your brain gets recharged. A major bonus: cherries are the perfect ally during seasonal transitions or when switching time zones. They help keep melatonin production on track, even when daylight hours change. How to get the most out of them? Choose fresh or plain frozen cherries. Avoid dried cherries. They usually contain added sugar, which can stimulate your body at the wrong time. Eat them as is, or blend them with oat milk or almond milk for a light, digestible nighttime smoothie that supports natural sleep. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Just add a handful of cherries at the right time, in the right way, and you can help your body reclaim its natural rhythm of rest. Food 4. Kiwi, the tiny fruit with a big impact on your nervous system before bed. It's rough on the outside, fuzzy-skinned and bright green inside. But kiwi might just be the best fruit you've never eaten at the right time. More than just a topping for morning salads or smoothies, kiwi has been extensively studied as a powerful sleep aid, especially in New Zealand, where the fruit is widely grown and where major research has explored its effects on sleep quality. So what's inside a kiwi that makes it special? First up, serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood, manage mild stress, and most importantly, serves as a direct building block for melatonin, the key hormone for sleep. Think of kiwi as the stage designer for your sleep. It sets up the ideal conditions for your body to naturally ease into rest mode. But kiwi doesn't stop at serotonin. It also packs vitamin C and vitamin E, two antioxidants that help reduce oxidative stress, which is what causes that feeling of waking up but still feeling foggy, struggling to focus even after coffee, feeling off rhythm, unable to sync with the new day. This isn't because you didn't sleep, but because the sleep wasn't deep enough to reset your nervous system. Kiwi helps you reach those deeper stages of sleep more easily. Here's a lesser-known fact. The kiwi skin, if properly cleaned, actually contains more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh. Eating the whole fruit scrubbed clean with a soft brush not only aids digestion but can also indirectly boost sleep through the gut-brain axis, a key link between the digestive system and the central nervous system. How to maximize its effects? You can eat 1-2 kiwis about an hour before bed, or if you want to double up the benefits, combine half a banana tryptophan plus 1 kiwi serotonin, right arrow. This helps your body naturally produce melatonin without any artificial supplements. Simple, effective recipe. Blend kiwi plus banana plus warm oat milk. Right arrow creates a light, easy-to-digest smoothie that gently soothes your nervous system. Bonus benefits. Kiwi doesn't just help you sleep, it may also reduce mild anxiety, irritability before bed, muscle tension or minor aches at the end of the day. In other words, kiwi is a multitasking fruit, stress-fighting, nervous system supporting, and a natural way to help you ease into sleep from the inside out. If you've always thought fruit was only for mornings, kiwi might change your mind. Eat it at the right time, and it could completely transform how you end your day. Food 5. Pickled cabbage, helpful or harmful? It depends on how you eat it. Pickled cabbage, a fermented dish common in many cuisines, may seem simple, but it's actually one of the most double-edged foods when it comes to sleep. It can help you sleep more deeply. Or the opposite, it might wake you up in the middle of the night for no clear reason. It all depends on how you use it. So why would a probiotic-rich food mess with your sleep? The answer lies in how food interacts with your neurophysiology. When you pair pickled cabbage with things like chocolate, wine, or foods high in cholesterol, you're not just overloading your digestive system, you're also disrupting neurotransmitter balance at the very moment your body needs to wind down. How to use it safely and effectively? Stick to 2-3 tablespoons per serving. Combine it with healthy complex carbs like oats or brown rice. Eat at least 2 hours before bed. This is how you get the benefits of good bacteria without triggering side effects. Avoid pairing it with red meat or heavy animal proteins, fried foods or ultra-processed products. Right arrow, these will slow down digestion, cause bloating and discomfort, and may even wake you up in the middle of the night without a clear reason. One thing to watch out for: histamine. Pickled cabbage is fermented, which means it contains histamine. Some people are sensitive to histamine without even realizing it. Signs include sudden hot flashes, itchy skin with no clear cause, facial flushing or dull morning headaches. If you notice these symptoms after eating pickled cabbage, try cutting it out for a while and see if they improve. Want to make your own pickled cabbage at home? Easier than you think. Thinly slice cabbage. Massage it with a little sea salt. Pack it into a glass jar, seal tightly, and let it ferment naturally for 5-7 days. If you're buying it pre-made, look for labels that say raw or unpasteurized. Pasteurization kills all the live probiotics, which defeats the main purpose of eating it in the first place. One more benefit: vitamin C. Pickled cabbage is a natural source of vitamin C, which can help lower cortisol, the stress hormone. And lower cortisol means deeper sleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, and a more stable mood when you wake up. But here's a very important note. If you're taking iron supplements, don't eat pickled cabbage at the same time. Vitamin C boosts iron absorption, and excess iron in the blood can suppress melatonin production, quietly lowering your sleep quality. Golden rule: keep things simple, natural, and avoid complex combinations at night. Pickled cabbage, when used right, doesn't just feed your gut. It helps guide your entire nervous system into true rest. Food 6. Oats, the perfect breakfast for the evening. Are you used to eating oats in the morning? That's fine. But if you're struggling with insomnia or keep waking up in the middle of the night, it might be time to move your oatmeal to the evening. Why? Oats aren't just whole grains. They're a natural blend of nutrients that help your body reduce stress, maintain stable blood sugar, ease gently into sleep. Here's what makes oats especially sleep-friendly. Magnesium calms the nervous system, relaxes muscles, and lowers heart rate. Zinc, essential for your body to produce melatonin. Complex carbs digest slowly and provide steady energy through the night. In other words, oats lay the groundwork for your body. They don't knock you out. They create the best conditions for deep, natural sleep. A little-known issue: waking up in the middle of the night might be due to a blood sugar crash. Ever find yourself wide awake at 2 or 3 a.m. for no clear reason? Your body could be reacting to a drop in glucose, your brain's main energy source. When blood sugar drops too fast, your body triggers a mild stress response and releases cortisol. You wake up. Oats help prevent this by keeping your blood sugar steady all night long. Another bonus: avenin. This is a naturally calming compound found only in oats. It won't knock you out or leave you groggy the next morning. It just helps quiet your mind, ease the tension, and slow the nervous system down a notch. How to use oats for sleep: a half-cup rolled oats. Cook with oat milk or almond milk. Add a few almonds or walnuts. Sprinkle a touch of cinnamon on top. Right Arrow, a warm, light snack that supports both your nervous system and metabolism for better sleep. Need a quicker option? Add 1 tablespoon of oat flour to a banana smoothie, plus some plant-based milk. Right Arrow, light, smooth, easy to digest, and soothing. What research shows? People who regularly eat oats in the evening tend to fall asleep more easily, stay in deep sleep longer, wake up more refreshed, even if their total sleep time doesn't increase. So if your sleep feels broken, you're still tired despite sleeping enough, or you just want a healthy way to support your rest, try switching oats from morning to evening. It's a small change that could make a big difference. Food 7. Chamomile herbal tea only works if you brew it the right way. Everyone's heard of chamomile tea as a calming drink that soothes the nerves, but most people brew it wrong. You boil some water, Dip in a tea bag for a few minutes, take a sip, and wait for magic to happen. Nothing happens, and you're disappointed. The simple reason: how you brew it determines almost all of its effectiveness. The secret lies in a compound called apignin. Apignin is a natural flavonoid found in chamomile. It binds to GABA receptors in the brain, those involved in relaxation and deep sleep. In other words, apignin is like a chemical key that unlocks the door to rest and recovery. But here's the big problem. Apignin is easily destroyed by high temperatures or improper brewing. So how do you brew it properly? Use whole dried chamomile flowers. Stay away from cheap commercial tea bags. They usually contain less active compound and more additives. Don't pour boiling water directly over it. Wait until the water cools slightly to about 176–185 degrees F, 80–85 degrees C. No thermometer. Wait until the water has just stopped boiling but is still steaming. Steep the tea for at least 8–10 minutes, and cover it while it steeps. Otherwise, most of the essential oils and active compounds will evaporate before you even take a sip. Use a glass or ceramic cup. Avoid metal containers, which can alter the structure of delicate plant compounds like apignin. Want to boost its effects? Add a few supporting ingredients. A bit of raw honey gently enhances calming effects. Lemon balm or passion flower both support nervous system relaxation. A drop of pure peppermint essential oil if you're used to using it. The ideal brewing formula: 1 teaspoon or a small tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers, 1 cup of hot water at around 176–185 degrees F, 80–85 degrees C. Cover and steep for 10 minutes. Drink 30–45 minutes before bedtime. Turn the act of drinking it into a nighttime ritual. No phone, soft, warm lighting, maybe some gentle music. With consistency, your brain begins to associate the taste and feeling with winding down. It's a conditioned response, a natural way to train your body to shift into sleep mode. Important note: chamomile tea doesn't knock you out instantly. It's not a sedative that knocks you unconscious. What it does is create the right biological and psychological conditions for sleep to come naturally, exactly as it's meant to. You may have tried chamomile before, but if you haven't brewed it properly, you haven't truly experienced the full value this herb has to offer. Oud 8. Walnuts, the silent weapon that helps your brain produce melatonin all night long. You've probably heard that walnuts are good for heart health. But if you're struggling with shallow sleep, waking up in the middle of the night, or still feeling exhausted in the morning, walnuts might be exactly what you've been missing. It's no coincidence they look like tiny brains. What makes walnuts special? They contain the ideal combination of 3 key components your body needs to naturally fall and stay asleep. 1. Essential fats, omega-3 and omega-6. Right arrow, these are the raw materials your body uses to produce melatonin, the hormone that regulates deep, restorative sleep cycles. Your body can't make these fats on its own. You have to get them from food. 2. Natural magnesium. Right arrow helps relax your muscles, stabilize blood pressure, and slow your heart rate, all biological signals that tell your body it's time to rest. 3. Ready-to-use melatonin. Right arrow, this is natural melatonin your body can absorb directly without needing to convert anything. It helps extend deep sleep time, no pills required. If you often wake up around 2–3 a.m., it's likely because your melatonin levels drop too quickly. Some people metabolize melatonin faster than others, causing them to snap awake for no obvious reason. Walnuts can help sustain melatonin throughout the night. They don't just trigger production, they help keep the melatonin cycle stable from the time you fall asleep until the moment you wake up. A real-world example. Martin, age 67, used to wake up several times a night. After adding just 5 walnuts to his dinner and changing nothing else, he started sleeping through the night. The best part: if he did wake up, he could fall back asleep quickly and without tossing and turning. How to get the most out of walnuts? Soak before eating, about 4 hours. This reduces phytates, compounds that block mineral absorption, and makes them easier to digest. Pair with carb-rich fruits like kiwi or banana. Carbs help carry tryptophan, an essential amino acid found in walnuts, across the blood-brain barrier. That's where it gets converted into serotonin and then into melatonin. A bedtime snack idea: a small bowl with sliced kiwi for 5 soaked walnuts. Eat 1 hour before bed. The subtle sweetness of kiwi mixed with the mild nuttiness of walnuts isn't just easy to eat. It delivers all the key building blocks your body needs to naturally and sustainably produce melatonin. You don't need sleep supplements. You just need the right food at the right time in the right way. Walnuts are one of the simplest, most practical, and most scientifically backed options out there. Good sleep doesn't start with pills, it starts with the right choices. If you still believe you need medication to sleep deeply through the night, it might be time to rethink that. Real sleep, the kind that helps you wake up clear-headed and emotionally balanced, starts with what you eat, drink, and choose to do each evening. These 8 foods aren't magic. They won't knock you out. What they do is create the ideal physiological conditions for your body to do what it already knows how to do: heal itself through sleep. This isn't just a list. It's an invitation. An invitation to take a second look at your nighttime habits. An invitation to try something different tonight. Just one small thing: a kiwi, a properly brewed cup of chamomile tea, or a handful of almonds. Then pay attention to how your body responds. It'll let you know when you're on the right path. And if you find value in this message, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because there's more content like this coming. You can help spread this knowledge to someone who's struggling to sleep every night just by sharing this video with a friend. And don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Which of these foods have you tried? What helps you sleep better? What topic would you like me to cover next? I read every single comment, and your feedback helps this message reach more people. Good sleep isn't a gift. It's the result of the right choices, repeated daily. Let today be the first day you choose well.